Welcome back, everybody, to New World. The goal of today's stream is to complete some more quests, farm some mats, just generally have a good time. We'll see what we can accomplish, progressing towards the main story quest and doing some side quests maybe. Let's just jump right into it. Right back to where we started from. Alright, let's find a boar. Should be a boar over here, yeah. After we kill the boar, chop some trees, then we'll distribute the points that we earned yesterday. One, 2, 3, 4. Now we must cut the stone at the stone cutting table back in the village. Let's do that. Oh, is this free lumber? Camp supplies. Free supplies. Can't go wrong with that. Just make all 10 of them, why not? Level 11. Cool. Now we complete this by talking to her. Get some free XP, maybe some coinage.
Hey, look at this. Something approaching an actual stockpile. I haven't seen that in months. Keep up the good work. We have other empty spots where goods should go.
That's what I'm excited for. Like I said, free XP and some coinage. Now let's check this musket out compared to ours. That's what I like to see, buddy. Cool. Open up the town board and find more ways to help Corinth. Oh, this is the, these are the town quests. There's another side quest giver right there, but let's go figure out what town quests there might be. Some bounties. Oil. I don't believe I can mine oil yet. Forging a set of impenetrable crude iron armor. Don't believe I can do that yet. Hunting elk. Exploring the Inkwell Cave. I can probably do that. Let's try to complete this. We're going to collect all of these quests, but we're going to focus on just one thing at a time. Try to
a weapon, a treasure,
focus our
something more
things.
sinister.
Focus our
The
attention.
excavation crew should have found out by now. Where have they gone? Pardon me. I was mostly thinking aloud. Just north of here, there's an ancient tomb with strange fears around it. We sent a team of antiquarians to investigate, but they have yet to return. I would greatly appreciate that. But be cautious. The ancients wielded powers we don't fully yet understand. My team are rigorous note-takers.
A sword.
If you discover any of their journals, please collect them. Best of luck.
That may take me near where I need to go for the bounty quest I just received as well. That would be rather convenient.
A new face? I haven't seen you around Corinth before. I suppose it falls to me to tell you about our current troubles. Wouldn't want you to go around uninformed.
Well, I appreciate that.
There's trouble with the tribute? I hadn't heard that. I was talking about the lost overrunning the farms. Something
Oh, yes,
happened
that
out there.
too.
It's not safe to leave unless you know how to defend yourself. A solid start.
I do know how to
But
fight.
you should also learn how to make weapons. No blade lasts forever. Here's some ore to get you started.
Cool.
Then, you should try to make an iron sword.
Smart. Open this up. Alright. Let's see if we can find a smelter. Here it is. Let's forge as much of this as we can. Why not? And let's try to craft that longsword at the forge. Here's the forge. Iron longsword. There we go. See how that stacks up to my current Wow. Way better than my current sword.
Now,
At least raw
let's
damage
see your
wise.
handiwork. Impressive. Quite impressive. Either you've done this before, or you've got a knack for it. We could use someone like you in Corinth. Should you decide to stay?
I'm sure you could. That was a quick and easy quest. Let's see. Am I able to craft a rapier? I can. Let's see. That'll be much better than the one I have now, gear score wise. Let's get to crafting. There we go. All right. Let's throw that on. New sword equipped. Now let's do that. Let's do the upgrades. So we have time. I think we'll do the same thing. 10 here. 5. Nope, not focus. 5 intelligence. 5 constitution. And we have 5 left over. So where should we put that last 5? I'm thinking just more into dexterity, but so focus helps with life staff things. And I like the idea of potentially learning life staff soon. So let's assign those. I like empowering headshot. That's a classic. So is traps. Traps are really good. Let's get those. And for the rapier, what shall we do? Evade. Riposte is amazing. Like, you have to get riposte. And I want unearring, because unearring is one we wanted yesterday. So we got Tondo, so we could get unearring. Perfect. Right. New things on the map. Yep, new quests to gather. New things to do. Okay, let's head and do the main story quest, since that's what we're here for. That's why I'm playing this game.
When was the last time you truly stood in wonder of the world? There is glory in the morning dew. The sun's kiss on our cheeks is more warm and gentle than any lover's lips.
We're grabbing this quest just because it's here. We might
More
as well.
people around here would be if they glimpsed the glory of wordwood trees. Their beauty is transcendent. If you find someone who is down, take them a wordwood sapling. They contain the sparkle of starlight in their branches.
Okay.
They mirror the viewer's intent. If you pause and appreciate them with true wonder, they'll shimmer the lights of heaven back at you. They will hold your intent and reflect it in response so others may feel that same awe in kind.
Sounds like hippie nonsense, but okay. 3 XP. Oh, there's some hemp. We need hemp for cloth and wool based activities. I do wonder why they gave me 50 harvesting off the rip. Right, that's all the hemp. Let's move on. Some more hemp. Always good.
The scene here is unthinkable. A month ago, the most flourishing fields in all Eternum. Now this. The Druids were such gentle people, and now they're these lost swarmancers, destroying the land. I hope so, because we need it. We must get the windmills going again and then recover any sacks of grain that remain untainted. But the lost swarmancers and withered are everywhere. You're a
Let me take
brave
care of it.
soul, my friend. I'd protest if the need weren't so dire. Look for any farmers who need rescuing and bring back any sacks of grain you find. And for your own sake, be careful.
Can do. Whoops. What is this? Matters not, for it is dead. Got him. That repose thing is so nice, man. Tales of Windsward, Settler Tales. A better life. We headed north from the settlement, looking to establish our homestead by some water. My family had always been farmers, as well as fishermen, and we hoped to maintain that tradition. Wide open fields greeted us once we emerged from the rocky woodlands, and it didn't take long to find a perfect place to set the foundation for our life here in Eternum. Lisbeth is pleased with the spot, and has already started planning where she'll put her spinning wheel. Aw, how nice. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong with that story. Sure everyone in that family lived happily ever after. Get on my face. Please die. Thank you. What is this? Dead. Cool. Last thing. And we'll also grab that weapons chest, probably. Oh, a hat. Let me check for any other quests in this area. I don't believe there are. I know I have a bunch of quests, but I don't know where all of them take me. This is my first time spawning in this region. Uh-oh, he left. Here he is.
Well, it's not as much as I'd hoped, but it's certainly better than nothing.
That's true.
This grain will keep us fed for a few more days at least. With the windmills turning again, at least there's hope for the future. Did you see anyone out there who hasn't become lost?
Nope.
The druids, the farmers, surely someone remains. I know many fled, but it's strange that I've heard no first-hand accounts of how it happened. Your confidence seems matched by your skill, so I welcome the help. Indeed, if you rescue anyone you can find, we might be able to get some answers.
Sounds good.
Thinking. This farm produced a bountiful crop of fruits and vegetables as well. The fields.
Naturally. Let's go rescue some farmers, gather some crops. Should be a good time. Where could they have hid them? There they are. At least according to my mini-map, that should be them. He's dead. Let's grab some carrots. Let's go this guy first. Chance meeting from Cartier's journal. I will read it later. I'm looking for the Settler's Tale currently. I just kept interrupting his attack animation. Here's some more letters. Let's see if either of our stories continue here. Stag of the Forest, another of Cartier's journal. The New Predator, also Cartier's journal. Letter of greeting. Also Cartier's journal. Wow. Here's Nessa.
What a mess. Nothing in my studies prepared me for this. I came looking for the other druids and somehow I got a bit surrounded, I suppose. It is. Oh, well, I would have figured it out soon enough, but thank you nonetheless. Meet me at the edge of the farm. We should talk.
Sounds like a plan. Into the depths. Cartier's journal. Lifetime's work. Also Cartier's journal. Migration. Cartier's journal. A death of cold. Cartier's journal. Here's the next farmer. Let's clear the path for him. I quite like using riposte, but it's hard sometimes to actually manage.
Shh. They'll hear you. And believe me, we don't want that.
But the way's clear now, dude. You're chill.
Thank you. My family, my farm, all lost. I'm the only one left.
That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Cool. Lasted just long enough. I was worried there for a second. I have an idea as to where that last journal entry may be. I think it might be in this house. I don't want to just leave without having the complete journal if I can avoid it. Nothing. I don't see a journal entry here. That's rather unfortunate. Farmer Elizabeth. She's in the journal entry that I started reading earlier. Oh, cool. Let's kill his backup first, since the ads are the actually difficult part here. Cool. New helmet. Any journal entries? That's what I'm here for. It would appear not. What is this, corn? Yep. Sure is. Alright, y'all. Clear out of here. Alright, ma'am. You're free.
What are you doing here? How did you get past the wizard?
Skill issue.
Bless you, my friend. I felt my hope fading away. I almost became withered.
Not on my watch. The third part of Settler Tales, Hidden Treasures. Finished tilling up a new field for planting, and most of the time clearing all kinds of rocks from the place. Looked like someone had just poured them out, right below the topsoil. A couple of the farm hands were slacking off and throwing the rocks around. And damned if one didn't break open and have some kind of crystals inside. Don't know what they are, but they're pretty. Might fetch a good price the next time we go into the market. Foreshadowing, ladies and gentlemen. Those crystals are no good. Can almost guarantee it. Abaya Sepe. Shield's Fishing Stories. That's part 3 of 3, but I only have part 1. Besides. Rapier level 10. Let's go. Almost came out of that unscathed. Greenville's Journey. Okay, that's part 3 of... What's that? 10, it looks like? Cool. Look at all these safe people.
How did the farms deteriorate so quickly?
Good
It just
question.
doesn't make sense. Transforming druids into swarmancers. That's not human magic. That seems like the magic of the island itself. I've only just returned from completing my druidic studies at another warren in the north. Whatever happened here, I missed it.
I bet it was those crystals.
It appears all the other druids fell lost from one day to the next. If I didn't know better, I'd say this is some kind of curse. Not likely. I've never heard of anyone who could snap their fingers and turn people lost. If such magic exists, I'd like to know more about it myself.
Naturally.
2,000 years
Cutscene.
ago, cataclysmic wars between Eternum's earliest civilizations ravaged these southern plains. The sorceress Medea came to Windswood in the war's aftermath, determined to restore this land. Though the ancients were gone, Medea had learned many of their secrets. She channeled Azoth to create the verdant gemstones. These would shield and heal her new domain. The elder druids arrived centuries later to discover what had become a bountiful land. With Medea's blessing, they tended to the plants and animals, and Windswood flourished to new heights. But as centuries passed, the sorceress developed new ambitions, seeking to claim realms previously beyond her reach. The verdant gemstones were left in the druids' care. This would now be their garden, their responsibility. But the wrath of the angry earth struck soon thereafter, and the druids were hopelessly outmatched. Medea returned with a fury, purging every last baleful sprig, rescuing Windswood once more. For
Thanks,
their failure,
Medea.
the druids' exclusive claim was rescinded, and settlers came to Corinth. Medea demanded a tribute for her continued protection, hiring the Iron Rose mercenaries to deliver it. Now, it seems, something has gone awry yet again.
Indeed.
I return home to find our land suffering, and my fellow druids with it. Druidic blessings turned to curses. Bounty
Yeah, what's up
turned
with
to
that?
famine. And life withering away. No hope in sight.
I wonder if the druids got jealous
I realize
or
that sounds
vengeful.
a bit dour, but it is the truth of it. The question now is, what's behind all this mess and how we go about cleaning it up? Not intentionally. It certainly didn't turn out well for them, did it? But it's possible some unfortunate effort to bless the land went astray.
That's true. Or they got jealous
That blowhard
and
Speaker of the Winds
vengeful.
is pushing that theory, isn't he? Buffoon. At least we have Elder Satvik. It's good of you to help him. I commend your attitude. I'm sure whatever you accomplish with Elder Satvik will be worthwhile. I do
Certainly
hope we
hope
meet
so.
again. Until then, fare thee well.
All right.
That,
Now we
my
can finally
friend,
complete the
was
quest.
most impressive. These vegetables may make all the difference. I spoke to the farmers you rescued. They said you also rescued a druid?
I did.
What did she say?
She's in the north.
She must be an initiate. They train up north. Perhaps she can help us make sense of all this. I don't think the speaker's on the right track. Not at all.
I certainly hope not.
The speaker insists he sent Medea's tribute, which means it would have been carted off by the Iron Rose mercenaries. They're supposed to be protecting these farms as well, but I haven't seen hide nor hair of them.
I've heard of these people
Yes,
from the
they
cutscene.
were hired by Medea herself to protect and transport the tribute, but the town had engaged them for security as well. I haven't seen a single member of the Iron Rose company since this whole thing started.
Lazy
The Iron
mercenaries.
Keep lies to the northwest. If you can go and find out about the tribute, it may help us solve this dilemma.
All right. Bet.
I should get these goods back to town where they're desperately needed. Good luck!
Let's grab this piece of parchment here. Noble Fools from Perils of Nobility, Part 2. Okay. See if we can't gather these woodward or weird wood saplings on the way. Now we get to pass them out in the town, it would appear. At least I imagine that. Okay, now I'm confused. Looks like not everyone that I'm going to pass them out to is in the town. One of them is, it looks like. Alright, let's put our things away. Things that we don't need, that is. At least we don't need them on our person. Because if we have them in here, the weight will be off of our shoulders. We can carry more things, but we can still use them when we're in town to craft things. That's nice. Let's go drop off this sapling, and then we'll go and cut down our 20 trees, because we're almost out of time to do that.
Every day is the same. The same walls over and over. The same wars. There is no splendor.
How about
I want to feel
this
excited by life
sapling
again,
of splendor?
but everything has lost its color. What is this? It's remarkable. The light in the branches. See how they shimmer. Has the sky always been so gorgeous? I couldn't tend to such a marvel, but perhaps you could. Here, take this pot. Keep it thriving forever.
Naturally. Alright, let's grab this. Some free XP, and then we'll go cut down some trees. We'll go out a different direction. That way this time there's more variety in what trees we're cutting down. Here we go. I need to make an iron axe soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very cool. We've cut down our 20 trees. Let's head back into town and do some weaving. Let's lumberjack. Woodworking level 50. Very cool. I've unlocked lumber, as opposed to just timber, I suppose. Loom. Let's make some linen from our fibers. Level 52. Cool. Alright. Let's see if we can make anything with that. Outfitters. I can make a whole set of linen. Everything. Cool. Let's make what we can. Let's make a shirt. Let's make some shoes. Uncommon shoes. Some gloves. A nice hat. Couldn't quite make the pants though. Need more linen to make the pants. Okay. Let's go process all of this hemp, turn it into some more linen. We can make our linen pants, and we can log off. All of the linen. And even some extra from the bonus linen. With a linen pair of pants. Wonderful. Well, right, now. So, what he made me is still superior, but I've made this myself. I think I'll put this on. Plus, this is light armor, so it makes my dodges better, and it will allow me to have a sense of pride because I made it myself. How about that? I am going to try to make a uncommon linen shirt, though. I would like a full set of uncommon if I can. I don't have enough leather, but I might have some rawhide I can tan real quick. Make what we can. 28, we'll take it. Let's try this shirt thing out again, shall we? That's what I'm talking about. Thrust conditioning. That's definitely good for rapier. 100%. Yes. Whoa, there it is. My own gear. Cool. Made by my own hand. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe, share the video around. This is going to be a thing for as long as I can maintain it. So maybe the whole rest of the year, maybe only a couple months, perhaps only a couple weeks. We'll see. But keep up and have a good day. I will see you all later.